Now you may be saying, okay, so that's cool, that's easy, I get it. So what's the problem? Why isn't everybody playing a much bigger game and making a lot more money because of it? I'll tell you what's getting in the way. Do you want to know? Somebody nod, remember? I need a lot of attention, a lot of feedback. Feelings of inadequacy, right? Not being good enough, not knowing enough. I know because I live this, okay? Who am I to play so big? It's for somebody else, but not for me. Ever feel that? Like, oh, it's okay for Oprah, it's okay for Bono, it's okay for Fabienne, it's okay for other people, but me, little old me, I don't think I'm cut out for that. Sometimes we cling to the world we already know because it's just safer than the world we don't know. Turn to the person next to you and say, I've done that. To avoid discomfort, we use excuses, right? We're going to talk about excuses over the next 3 days. I know, deep breath in, right? Deep breath in. Feelings of not deserving abundance, or that you know how somehow somebody else deserves it or will take it away or something like that. You just don't always feel abundantly deserve it. Playing too small, right? Self-sabotaging behaviors, shooting yourself in the foot. You know, like you get an opportunity and you know you have to follow through on it because it's like you asked for it. And then what happens? You procrastinate, you do it next week, next month, you don't do it. But what my Winners Academy clients know that I always say this. You do not get results from things you don't implement. You should write that down. You do not get results from things you don't implement. Makes sense, right? And so self-sabotaging behaviors. But there's also that very loud inner critic. I don't need to tell you what it says, right? We all have our version of it. Or saying you're too busy. In the past, an opportunity has shown up, and you were too afraid to invest in yourself or in that opportunity, right? Money excuses, yeah? Deep breath in. Indecision. I'll do it, oh, let me back out. I'll say yes, I changed my mind. Even though you know that that opportunity is the one that will take you to that next level of playing a bigger game, yeah? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Procrastinating on things you know you need to do. I've done that. Anybody else? Come on. More excuses, but this time people will say, oh, no, I don't have an excuse, but I have a really good reason. Which is just an excuse masquerading as a reason, yeah? Negative self-talk, that's mine. What's wrong with you? That's the one that for 40 years played in my head. Fear of what people will think if you get bigger, if you succeed or make more money. Anybody fear of criticism? Yeah, it's really big. Ignoring the signs. You know, like signs show up. You could choose to pay attention to them or you could ignore them. Being unwilling to do what it takes. Not saying yes to the opportunities that are right in front of you. Go like this. Everybody. The opportunity for you to get to the next level is already in your life. It's right there. Look at it. It's right under your nose. Sometimes we have to search for it, though, because you can't always see right here. Right? Sometimes we're too scattered. Woohoo! We entrepreneurs are great starters. We love to start, except you, Morna. We just don't love to finish things, yes? Can we unite in that, please? Entrepreneurs unite. Woo! And then there's the perfection paralysis. No one in this room, right? Absolutely no one. Zero perfection paralysis. And then, you know, of course, there's its twin, the analysis paralysis. Let me figure this out. Let me figure this out some more. And then you don't get anywhere, yeah? And the next one's a little bit of a doozy because you won't admit. You might have admitted all those, but this is the one that most people don't admit to. Resenting rich and successful people, even if you don't mean to. Deep breath in. And then there's the not having enough persistence and not having enough faith in your abilities. So these are all subtle forms of self-sabotage. Do you get that? So deep in your gut, you know that you are capable and you have the potential of playing a really big game. Yes? Yes? You know it, or you wouldn't be here. Right? There's a reason why there's several hundred people here, but the rest of the thousands are over there. You know deep in your heart, deep in your gut, that you are meant to play a bigger game and to be of service to others in an even bigger way. And yet, why aren't you there yet? Okay, so that's what's happening. So now you know. You could go if you want. Now you know. Thing is, most people don't know what to do about these. Okay? The good thing is, I want to tell you that it's not your fault. There is nothing wrong with you. Somebody say, woohoo! Right? But if you want to experience abundance, you have to get past these things. Does that make sense? Okay?